Happy Friday night, everyone. Time to kick off the weekend with the NBA on 2K Sports. Our game tonight featuring the Golden State Warriors as they go up against the New Orleans Pelicans here at their home, Smoothie King Center. Alongside Grant Hill and Steve Smith, Allie LaForce, our reporter, I'm Brian Anderson. We are now into November, so let's check in on the standings in the Western Conference. Taking a look at the Pelicans, they love where they stand right now, first place. And checking out the Warriors, behind 2 games.
Checking out the Pelicans, give them credit. I mean, they've been playing very well this season, but they can't afford to take their foot off the gas pedal right now. They know they have a bullseye on their backs.
Right. They knew teams would be gunning for them night in and night out. That's only fueled their commitment to putting a great product on the floor.
Well, this one's about to get going, but first, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. Well, Klay Thompson asked what he thinks about when he's shooting. He said, quote, nothing. You want to have a clear mind, a free consciousness, and just let it fly. When you go with the flow, you're in rhythm, and you're not really thinking about it, that's when it feels the best. Brian?
It's a thing of beauty, Allie. Thank you. We've got 2 conference rivals squaring off tonight, Grant. I'm sure both teams have been eagerly looking forward to this one.
Well, we always enjoy these rivalry matchups. I mean, facing a rival you've been battling in the rankings is always rewarding. And as a player, you get fired up and are ready to do whatever it takes to get the win.
Let's take a look at our starters for the Golden State Warriors. Thompson, the 2, with Wiggins at the 3. Green out there with Miles Bridges. And it's Curry in at the point. And for New Orleans, MP is out there with Gary Payton II. And it's Goose in at the 2. So the Pelicans win the tip. Here's the captain. From deep. Second chance shot. Goose. Good.
At the end of the day, when the ball goes up, there's no substitute for effort.
Thompson outside. From 10 feet away. And rejected. To the middle. There's Muhammad. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Unselfish. Moving the ball. Love to see this kind of offense. The Pelicans were pretty impressive last season, managing to successfully battle their way into the playoffs through a tough play-in tournament.
Now here's Wiggins. Last game for him, he picked up 10. Curry, no good. First quarter, just over a minute played. Right wing. Here's Goose. His last outing, he had 20. Hey, hangs in midair and converts the double clutch layup. You know, in that play-in, the Pelicans faced some serious competition, Smitty.
BA, they defeated the Spurs and the Clippers, which was no easy task, but the Pelicans were ready for the challenge and ended up securing a playoff berth.
Here's Curry. The Pelicans getting their last shot to go. From outside, off the mark.
3 straight misses to begin this contest and already starting to look frustrated.
And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim.
I mean, beautiful execution of the game plan offensively. So far, they are hitting 80% from the field.
Now here's Curry. 27 points his last game.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Here's Muhammad, hounded by Wiggins. Into the lane. It's Muhammad. Missing. Golden State has gone 0 for 3 from downtown. And he left it up top. And it's Bridges with the jam.
What a look from Steph Curry. Just shredding defenses with pinpoint passes to open teammates.
Here's the captain. Sinks it. What range from downtown.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Out of bounds. New Orleans will have it.
Boy, if you're the coach, you hate to see that kind of miscommunication between your guys.
Wall, he's checked in for Thompson. Orleans has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Here's the captain. Wall covering. And they blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance at another one at the strike.
Shooting one. Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
And Grant, so much young talent for the Warriors. Many said they should trade for veterans. They resisted.
And they won a title anyways. I mean, with the salary cap perhaps their greatest obstacle, having contributors on cost-controlled rookie contracts sure helps. Yeah, you know, after a couple down years with key players injured, it's safe to say the Golden State Warriors are back.
Outside, DiVincenzo. They set the pick. Rebounded by New Orleans. Coming into this, having notched a win against the Lakers in their last game. Oh!
That hurt. They've been very effective so far. Attack at its best.
And it's helped them build an early lead. They just need to stay aggressive.
Now here's Wall. A 17-point game for him in the win against Orlando.
Yeah, and I look at his total effect on the scoring, both as a passer and a shooter. Incredibly productive.
Deflected. Here's the captain, pounded by Wiggins. And he gets it to go. Give him 8. All right, guys, a breakdown here of the hustle stats for the Pelicans.
Well, it's tough to score when you're getting stuffed on every attempt. Great job getting the hands up so far, making life difficult.
They're also managing to make lots of trouble for their opponent in transition. Right away, they're finding points on the break.
Kuminga, he's checked in for the Warriors. Timeout called, the Warriors. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Wiggins passes to Kuminga, and he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
And making the extra pass. Wiggins' teammates appreciate his willingness to get it to them when they're uncovered.
Pass to Goose. Lets it go from deep. They grab their own miss. Payton. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
Golden State has gone 0 for 3 from downtown. Here's Wall. A big finish by Wall.
Getting up and finishing with muscle. Love seeing Wall attack the basket with ferocity.
Here's the captain. Coming off a 31-point game against the Lakers. Here's Muhammad. Oh, a beautiful reverse layup.
And early on, they've been... Just getting whatever they want offensively.
They established the pace, they made shots. This is why they're way out in front.
New Orleans has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Payton against Wiggins. Pass to Muhammad. The 3 is up. Rebounded by Green. To the inside, the kick out to Wiggins. And the 3 off target. Here's Payton. And it's in! Oh! Nails the buzzer beater! Are you kidding?
on his part. That's the steady pulse you want in that situation.
And so it's New Orleans, a sizable 18-point lead at the end of the period. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets. So far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a comfortable margin for the Pelicans here, guys.
Well, there's no reason to take risky shots when you can collect points at the rim.
Especially at the start. You want to get something positive going and establish your rhythm.
They've got MP. He's out there with Gary Payton II. And it's the captain in at the one. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. Smitty, the challenges of being a small market team are very real for the Pelicans.
You know, it's tough to attract big-name talent or get stars willing to invest in your franchise. But the Pelicans are doing what they can to overcome it.
If they're going to go on a run, Grant, there's no better time than right now.
You're so right, B.A. I think they definitely expected a closer game than this.
Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed pass. MP's got his first 2 points of the night.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. Must stay aggressive.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They came in focused and they executed.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, Draymond Green suffered through the losing years with the Dubs. He said, quote, "I just couldn't get myself going." Coach Kerr pulled me aside and said, quote, "You have to be the worst player in meaningless games I've ever seen. But I found a love again, and I'm just enjoying playing basketball." Brian?
Hey, it shows, Allie. Thank you. Curry, no good.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot in those possessions.
Man, showing some terrific range. He has 7. This Warrior squad is struggling. Time call here. The Warriors decide to talk it over. Their first chance this season playing the Pelicans.
Well, this is a matchup they expect to win. Last year, they were the strongest ball player.
You're looking at the best in free throw shooting last year in the NBA. Jordan Poole on top. Stephen Curry is second.
From the free throw line, those two were almost automatic last year. What great assets they are late in the game.
And just about a minute and a half has passed here in the second quarter. Shot to stop the run. Misses off the right iron.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
You know, to me, this is when you want to focus on creating for others. Give someone else a chance. It's called a teammate.
And looking at the way the game is played now, Smitty, feels like you'd be a perennial all-star.
All right, B.A., I appreciate that. Certainly, it would be a lot of fun to play in this wide-open style, but not fun to switch on guys like LeBron and Embiid.
Here's the captain. He's got 10. Puts it up. And another one falls for New Orleans.
Adding to this lead, he's been dependable and consistent at the offensive end.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Here's Bridges.
I saw it.
Wow!
And he saw it.
And he goes in for the dunk.
Come on now, guys. That's flat out insane.
Hey, when's the last time you saw a jam like that? Here's the captain. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. An area where the Pelicans squad performed well this past season was on the glass.
Yeah, defensively and offensively. Now, they know how important it is to secure those loose balls, and making it a priority helped them all season long.
And the Warriors making a change here. Green's checked in for Bridges. Andrew Wiggins comes in for Klay Thompson. DiVincenzo, he's checked in for Curry. And it's Wall in for Payne. Oh, and a fast break for the Pelicans. Here's Payton.
Oh, my goodness.
They're simply not missing. Unreal.
Good shooting can be contagious. You see the confidence running through this team right now.
Wall, the pass to Wiggins, and it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here. Here's a look at what's coming up for the New Orleans Pelicans. On Saturday, they'll be playing against Clint Capella and the Atlanta Hawks.
Timeout.
Then on Monday, they'll go up against the Pacers in Indiana. New Orleans calls timeout. .51 left in the first half. Wall, the pass to Kuminga. And again, no good by Golden State. And it's New Orleans ball. They're on an 18-4 run. Poole from long range. And the Pelicans hit again from deep.
Terrific play. This is why you run your offense through him and live with the results.
Wall against Poole. It's deflected.
The tenacity of Looney there, swatting the shot back and showing off his defensive chops.
Ball against Poole. Over Wall. Again, the Pelicans good for two.
They've settled into this game. You can see the offense is on fire.
Yeah, the reason why they made the adjustments they needed to make. They are executing.
Ball no good.
The other team just looks more in sync and is riding the momentum.
You know what? This has always been a debate. Do you take the timeout or do you let your guys try to fight through it? Shut out in the first quarter. He's heating up now. I like the aggressiveness.
Wall against Poole. Wiggins for three. Offensive rebound. Wall. And so far in this one, 2 for 4.
So physical for a one. Wall has the size and skill to do work in the paint.
Here's Poole.
He's a living highlight reel.
Seriously, that could end up being one of the best dunks of the year. The Warriors have gone 4 of 10 from the field in the second. Here's Wall. That bucket makes him 3 for 5.
The lift still there for Wall. Awesome to see him competing, especially when you remember that serious Achilles injury.
Poole for 3. And the Pelicans hit again from deep.
The three-point shot has been his weapon of choice this quarter.
And here's Kuminga for 3. Can't get it to drop. And so it's New Orleans. Don't see too many 39-point leads in the NBA. Incredible. A big difference in shooting percentages. That's why they lead. All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Thanks a lot, guys. Head coach Steve Kerr here with us now. Coach, what do you want to see from this team in the second half?
Well, we got to make some stops and get a little traction in this game. I mean, we fell behind right away, and so let's make a push the first 4 or 5 minutes, get back in the game.
Thank you, Coach.
And we'll be right back after this break. Ready for the third quarter.
Welcome to the 2K Sports Studio. Off the top, let's take a gander at the players of the month. Out in the East, the waiter.
Well, we could give you plenty of highlights, but a lot of substance too. He's moving the needle for his team.
And normally I do favor the big men, but I will admit, he's worth the price of admission.
When was the last time you paid to get in a game?
I pay all the time with my face.
Now moving on to the game at hand, some challenges in this first half for the Golden State Warriors.
Well, they need to change their strategy. We can see that. Jacking up three-pointers left and right, many of them contested or from deep range, just isn't the way to play basketball, fellas.
That's it for us. Thanks for tuning in. Now let's send you over to Brian Anderson with the third period.
As we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it's been a runaway. And the Warriors with possession here, and so in the game for the Warriors. Curry and Thompson pair up at the 1 and the 2. Miles Bridges is out there with Draymond Green, and it's Wiggins in at the 3. Small forward.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
The Warriors shooting just 33% so far in this game. The 3 from Curry, and Goose pulls it down.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
And that one's good.
Cool. He's been so aggressive on offense, and with the results, you understand why.
You know why? Success breeds confidence, and he's certainly been successful from there, time and time again.
When you get faced up at one end, you want to get it back at the other.
And you know he was going to try to respond. Those threes canceling each other out perfectly.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
And we think back to 2015, Grant. Klay Thompson with the best quarter in league history.
Oh, BA. 37 points from him in one quarter, setting an NBA record. Klay 13 for 13 from the field and 9 for 9 from deep, taking only 4 dribbles the entire time. Only Klay Thompson, guys.
Goose. Good.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
The Warriors have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Takes a 3. Curry, no good.
You know, he was looking for revenge, trying to match shots from distance.
And the Pelicans hit again from deep.
This has been a tremendous quarter for him. Everything he puts up now looks like it's going in.
Can they get it? Curry. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. Personal foul.
And after winning MVP honors in 2015, Steph Curry was even better in 2016, taking home another MVP award, going back-to-back.
Haynes checked in for the Warriors. Payne against Poole. He drops it from range. Poole's got 15 points here in the second half.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
And that 2016 MVP year for Curry, Grant. One of the best regular seasons ever.
Oh, so true, BA. Think about this. The Warriors winning an NBA record 73 games. Steph shattering the three-pointers made record over 400 for the season. Also leading the league in steals. Steph in 15-16, something else, guys.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, guys, Commissioner Silver's open to the speech. He said, quote, "We're not beholden to pure tradition. We care a lot about it, but all of the factors I think about when we talk about changing the rules, I'm less concerned about that. We should live in the present, be respectful of those records, but also be willing to adjust when it makes sense." BA?
All right, thanks, Allie.
Off the mark once again. Terrible quarter for him thus far.
Here's Goose. And the Pelicans hit again from deep.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Payne against Poole. And here's Payne. Thompson outside to win the run. And again, it's the Warriors missing.
Okay, that's frustrating. You work hard to get these open looks. You know he liked that one back.
Here's Muhammad. Here he goes. Uses the glass on the layup. 14 points for him.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
This has been an impressive performance tonight. Even with a big lead, they've maintained their focus.
Here's Payne. got 28 now. That one goes. Bulls got 30 points.
Their interior D continues to look shaky. Not a good matchup for them right now.
Here's Payne. Over Poole. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Timeout. Timeout.
Kevon Looney picks one up. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Pelicans.
It's just a passing clinic from them in this game. Solid communication and unselfish play all around.
We also got to highlight how on fire they've been from three-point land. They've continued to capitalize from beyond the arc in this one.
Both teams will make substitutions. First one falls for him. It's both from the stripe. 52 seconds left in the third. Here's the captain. 15 points in the game. 2 points. That goes.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Here's the thing. He's a guy who will go on hot streaks for you over a number of games.
And the basket by Muhammad. He's got 16.
He drops yet another dime. Just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Right side wall. Up and in from the low block.
A workmanlike approach from John Wall. Tries to make every possession count.
Here's the captain. Wall covering. Pass to Payton. Here's Goose. Good work defensively by DiVincenzo. What a performance for Jordan Poole. He's been the story for the Pelicans, training 5 threes. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
This is why you preach teamwork. Some of the most spectacular plays are the ones where guys are feeding off one another.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. They've got Gary Payton second, and it's Goose in at the 2. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. And every team has them. Those games where you just don't have it. Why does that happen, Grant?
Well, B, I think, first of all, 82 games. It's a grind of the season. You factor in traveling, injuries, players out for different reasons. You're going to have moments like this where it just doesn't happen. You know what you do? You learn from it, you move on, and you get ready for the next night.
The 3, DiVincenzo. That shot off. And it's New Orleans taking it the other way. Are you kidding me? And he jams it home with authority.
Now that's how you rock the rim. Give him the 2 points and add a little style there as well.
ridiculous. There's the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, capturing the moment. Here's Baldwin. And that'll be Golden State's ball as it goes out of bounds. Warriors able to keep possession. About 1 minute played here in the fourth quarter. Iguodala inside, guarded by Payton. Here's Baldwin. Oh, a rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Iggy just keeping his head up on his swivel all the time.
They've got a commanding lead.
It just seems like everything is going their way.
Outside Payton. Pump it in on the layup.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Pass to Baldwin. Iguodala outside. From outside the arc. The captain with a rebound. The Pelicans have gone a perfect 3 for 3 here in the fourth. Here's Taylor. Good.
Like a matador. Hooray! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
DiVincenzo. Here's Baldwin. Got a hand on it. Fourth quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. MP drives in. Yep, that one goes. MP's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Here's Iguodala. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
Just an exceptional job by Iggy, imposing his will down inside with his strong frame.
Here's the captain, DiVincenzo covering. No good on the triple.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
And it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here, and you got to be in awe of incredible defensive efforts like this.
Amazing indeed. And getting stops like that only encourages them to keep attacking on the offensive end.
And the Warriors make some changes. Wiggins, he's checked in for Lee, and it's Curry in for Moody. Out to DiVincenzo, beyond the arc. Taylor with a rebound. MP's got 6 rebounds now in the game. A look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone by in the fourth. The shot's good.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Expanding upon this lead, trying to close it out. He's really stepped up.
Stolen by MP.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Pelicans.
In today's game, you need to shoot it well from 3. That was the difference maker.
Exactly. And the defense didn't rotate out quickly enough to disrupt their shooters.
And with this performance, they'll have claimed their 8th win of the year.
It's just the start of this season series with 3 games left between them. But it must feel great to take the first meeting.
And the Warriors making a switch here. Knocked away. And it's the Pelicans on the break. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
And they're refusing to take a break, even with a nice lead. They just continue to attack. You have to love it.
They've taken nothing for granted. You can see they're playing the moment rather than the score.
Curry passes to Green. Here's Wiggins. Pelicans cleared away.
I mean, you won't see this too often. Getting denied at the rim. He's likely to remember that one.
The captain tries a 9-footer. And the basket by Taylor.
Leaving nothing to chance. This run shutting the door on him.
Not messing around at all. They were focused, relentless, and they got the job done.
For 3.
Woo, he got a clean look, and he makes the defense pay for disrespecting him.
Here's the captain. is off. And it's the Warriors taking it the other way. Payne, the pass to Curry. Now here's Payne. Defense is right there. Goose.
This has to feel good. They gave their fans a show and secured the W.
They're going to win by a nice margin. The effort was there all night.
And it's hammered home by Green.
They're on a little run right now, but I'm wondering, where was this energy earlier?
Well, the question becomes, are they playing that much better now, or has their opponent taken the rest of the night off?
And I respect the strategy. Despite the sizable lead, you got to stay in attack mode.
You want to stay aggressive, right at the rim, driving another nail into the coffin.
And so it's the Pelicans taking care of business in this one. Well, this might not have been the most competitive game we've ever seen, but you've got to appreciate their masterful performance.
And I'm sure their fans appreciated it too. We saw the outstanding defense and a loaded offensive effort. They were just dominant out there.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Steve Smith, I'm Brian Anderson. Thanks for joining us tonight. Now, New Balance presents the Player of the Game.